good point, though. He was saying, there's a lot of things to critique this last episode for. So if you're just focusing on that, then you're watching the wrong show.
But even the guy who plays Sir Davos, he had a water bottle behind his leg, too.
Nah.
That's the last episode.
No. Well, he did. Well,
yeah, and you know what? When Mel Gibson's running the front line to fight the English in Braveheart, he actually unsheaths his sword twice. That doesn't stop it from being a great movie.
Well, I was reading this online, and there was a lot of experts saying, "Oh, it must have been like a really hot day that day," and so a lot of the characters had to have water with them so they could stay hydrated because those outfits have to pack on at least a good couple of inches on them, so they sweat, they get thirsty.
See, that's where you're wrong, Sir William, because you gotta be legit to the commentary.
There is like one other thing that I want to get you all's opinion on before we get out of here is the last scene, obviously, with Jon Snow going to the wall. He meets up with Ghost and Tormund, and they don't stay on the wall; they go further north to the wall. Did you guys see that plant that was growing outside, by the way?
Yeah, I saw
this
it.
Green plant that was growing, so it was kind of signifying that winter's ending, which is weird. It wasn't winter supposed to last like 10 years? And people
I've made that point plenty of times.
Winter.
Yeah. Avid book readers should know the shortest winter I think has ever been like 3 years. If I'm wrong.
Yeah, some shit like
that.
So
we've said that was the shortest long night in the history of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so what does this mean for Jon, though? Does he not stay on the wall, or is he just like...
Nah, man. No. He's going to go do what Ingrid told him to do. He's going to go out, build a log cabin, bro, wrestle bears,
Find another redhead. He's just like, fuck this dude. Which, by the way, there's a big-ass hole in the wall, so what is there to protect? I mean, like, honestly...
That's what I was wondering, too. I'm like, they probably rebuilt it in the time they rebuilt King's Landing, man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, how can you replace, like, a 100-foot thick sheet of ice, though?
Magic.
I was going to say, dude, you do what they've been doing in the show. You know how, like, all the Dothraki die, but then there was, like, hundreds of them at the end of the scene?
There was a few.
There was a lot, man. There was a lot.
I'd say there was a platoon.
There was 30 to 50 Dothraki.
No, I didn't know they were supposed to cut their hair.
And they're just, like, walking around in Westeros. It was the weirdest thing ever. Like, they're just random-ass fucking people. And Grey Worm's, like, staring like, you know what? I'm leaving this place.
Oh, yeah, that made me laugh, too, and that's my last point before we leave. That was funny when they're like, why don't you set up a house for the Unsullied? I'm like, with what? It's not like they could have a line.
Yeah, even Grey Worm's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are they going to do, scissor each other?
But when they're on the ship and they're seeing where they're going to Melisandre's homeland.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course they wouldn't want to stay in Westeros. There's nothing...
Then why would they make a big deal about Jon being king?
Honestly, like you said, it's a sloppy writing.
Yeah, you could just been like, oh yeah, as soon as they leave, you could just be like, Jon, he's gone. Just you can go wherever you want now. Yeah. Like, they're not going to come back.
No, they're not. And I mean, there's no way of them actually knowing that he's done this. But, honestly, with Jon going back to the wall and the wildlings, I had a sneaking suspicion that that's how they were going to end it with him, because when Tormund said you belong north.
Yeah, that was good foreshadowing, but foreshadowing doesn't mean good storytelling.
No, it
does
not. Sadly, no, it does not.
All right. Well, we're going to have to say goodbye to everyone that has enjoyed this Real Shark podcast of Game of Thrones. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, guys, thank you.
And remember, the night is dark and full of terrors, and always stay listening to Real Sharks during that time. So this has been Real Sharks, Real Sharks, Real